Hello, PBCers, and today we'll be explaining how GD explains how to play the game. I know GD Colon did a similar thing to this, but we're actually going to be playing the levels and seeing how well. So first, you can tell by knowing the jump buttons or clicking on mouse or tapping on the screen, you can jump over these. But there's a continuous chain of stuff that helps you. Now this level ain't perfect, but it also ain't hard. And you see how you had jump 1, jump 2, jump 3, then 4. And it kind of wants you to hold, jump up that. And this is pretty new since it lets you like hold the jump button in most of these parts. Like you ain't limited. So it's a really good beginner level. And then we get to the drop. Where the ship. Now, if you get like a bunch of space to do the ship and learn it, then, and don't worry, it only gets more complicated from here. I think I'm just going to go back on track. Stereo Madness to base after base. And if you want to, I think it's pretty obvious that there's a coin there. The rest of the map is kind of the same. There's a triple spike and secret way that has leads to a coin. Back on track. Anyway, back on track's a really fairly good level. It introduces, as you can see, a yellow jump pad. Hopefully there ain't any more variations. Anyway, the yellow jump pad's introduced as like a core mechanic. And it uses more than introduces more jump pads than it actually does these weird coins. The ship part. Actually, I don't know why, but it's fairly easy. Like some straight fly, but you could just hold if you've learned how to hold for the ship before. You know, some continuous jumps. It gets a little harder from here, but not too bad. You can follow these jumps. Those jumps are kind of hard. Then you realize that, and you may accidentally die by looking at that. And that's actually kind of a problem, because you think that you shouldn't went there and you're gonna die. Which makes you nervous for the entire level that something bad's gonna happen. But nothing bad really happens. And you end up with a yellow jump pad, which perfectly puts the symbols on back of track. You know, but anyway, Poltergeist. First normal level. And then it introduces the jump ring. You can't hold on jump rings, as you can find out by not clicking on them. See? You don't click on them. And if you can't hold, as you can see, you can't hold on jump rings. Now, it only introduces like a few pads in the level. Also, these 4 spike jumps are, I'm pretty sure, actually possible. Are they hard? Yeah. But they are possible. Look at the short spikes. Anyway, it kicks off with a color change, a jump pad, and a few things that may be recognizable from Back on Track and Stereo Madness. Then we change to pink. And there's a few fake jump rings, same as like there's a few fake jump pads, 3. And the ship part, there's a really easy coin you can get by just holding, which the game encourages you to hold, which I really find that makes it easier. But don't worry, the coin coming up will be more difficult than Bloodbath. Anyway, we kick off with some non-gameplay mechanics and most of the time you look out for that, and this is a blue pellet and Poltergeist and it had a coin. You may expect there to be like a blue point and when they see a Boom Bottom Pogo, you think that it's like it's basically a copy clone from Dryout, and most of the gameplay stays the same. Anyway, to Dryout, a good level. It introduces, I can't say yet, we have to wait until we get there, but another thing it introduces is how much Rob loves the poles and sticks. Like, you think he want to add that many, but even added it on the slabs and everything else. Also, this is where a generation of, there's a bunch of cyan parts to these, as you can see. He lets you hold, since it's, like if you hold, you can mostly pass these boards, just as like a little beginner move. So you don't have to like specifically time them. You just got introduced to this upside down mechanic. Oh, I wish I had these freedom and under levels. I tripped over my words. Anyway. Then you get kind of like a Poltergeist whip-off, and even a harder Poltergeist whip-off. Straight Fly. Dryout is actually kind of solid. I mean, better than Buffout. And then a back on track jump at the end. Pretty good. And now we're on to our first hard level, base after base. I actually think this is better than, like, easier than Poltergeist. Honestly, I think base after base is so memorable from how bad it is, how forgettable it is. Like, people will remember base after base as that level that a bunch of people, like, forgot about. And honestly, I can see why. When you think of if you think of like a black point in the early levels, you think of Can't Let Go. You think of the upside down point, you just think of Dryout. This point actually is like, can be used for like a bunch, it's like kind of a good potential. The ship actually is also like one you'd say like, oh, Dryout did that. Now, I don't even have to say that the coins are bad. Like, that's also a reason why this is so memorable. Why I'm going Poet, like I said. Now, we ain't gonna see the first demon until the next video. Stick around for that. And also, I won't be getting through the entire video when it comes to demon levels or things I haven't beat. But yeah, there's always a triple spike in these levels because there has to be. Ooh, Can't Let Go. I didn't think we'd get this far. So, Can't Let Go, as I'm saying, I haven't let go of this feeling that these levels are repetitive. This one's kind of like base after base, but better in a way because it introduces the same thing as base after base. The black one, like I said, you see, you could make this with invisible blocks nowadays. People wouldn't even tell the difference besides, oh wait, they're changing. You can even put like little things there, and also I'm embarrassed. But yeah, it just kind of sticks to that for a while. Ooh, jumper. Easy. I mean, this actually is a fun little level that uses a water flame. This music, I'm talking over it so it's actually fair use. So if anybody copyrights this video, technically I'm talking over the music, which makes it fair use. I dare someone trying to copyright this video. Anyway, jump is kind of easy. I mean, it introduces like how it ain't gonna have a whole section of like, it's gonna be like, ooh, and like upside down part. It ain't gonna have like a whole section. You could say that's in base after base, but I ain't gonna really count it. Ooh, 2 pillars. 3 pillars. What's next? Oh my god, so many pillars! Yeah, this level is just Pillar Central. I mean, Pillar Central is technically the level's name. Then it's more pillars. Time Extreme, or Extreme Machine. Which one of Voltrox will use, I have no idea. I mean, he's already said it, but he may change his mind. I have no idea. This level actually takes a while for me to beat. And, okay, this is the most awkward middle ground. I mean, Jumper and Cycles. Because this is way harder for one that you probably don't know how like you haven't been over that many triple spikes. So it's really weird seeing how Time Machine actually like uses this. And actually it gives it a disadvantage. Time Machine is like another forgettable level. Eric Van Wilderman doesn't think it's a forgettable level. I think he remembers it quite well because he said it. Oh yeah. Wait, now I know why it's a memorable level. It introduces the most disgusting thing. Mirror portals. And also, never, you know what I said about, that one level? How it was, I forget which level it was, but how I said Roblox pulls and sticks. Yeah, well this level really shows it. I think this level over like 100. This makes most of like the levels, object count. Also, that's a really weird coin where you use pink orbs, which you don't even know. No, it's just a more boring gameplay. Ooh, Cycles. Cycles actually does a good job learning, like teaching you stuff. Like, this is easier of a Time Machine, and it's way far ahead. Like, there's only like a few triple spikes. I mean, not many. Like, there's a couple in the beginning, but not as many as, like, Time Machine. I hate Time Machine. Now the ball. You get like an equal amount of time to work with the ball. I mean, look, you've been introduced to like a game mode or two. And then you're followed with this most ridiculous ship part. Like, that is the most ridiculous ship part. Now, it's just kind of the same as the beginning, but X step. Oh, X step. This level I actually beat before I beat Time Machine, which means technically this is easier than Time Machine. So should Time Machine be rated insane while this is rated harder? I really don't know. Because the community thinks this is a harder, and so is Time Machine. But if I'm a noob and I beat this before Time Machine, does that technically mean Time Machines are hard? I don't even know. It introduces like harder ball. Ship sections ain't as like easy as they were back in the day. I mean, this is X step. What do you expect? Ooh, blue pads. Yeah, that's the main mechanic. I mean, blue orbs were introduced here, but I really think Clutterfunk did a better job of adding them. Because Clutterfunk uses more blue orbs than this level does. And it's actually kind of funny, since blue objects is the main idea for this level. And I'm not going to say the level is bad mechanics, just because of that. And also, yeah, it's just telling stereotypical gameplay. Yeah, we're ending the video here, because it's already 14 minutes long. Well, bye PVZers, and I'll see you from another day from Under the Ground.